Right. Okay, we're here. Good afternoon, Luke, Daniel. Luke, no, I don't play on PC, but I use an Asus monitor to plug the Xbox into. What was happening was, it was saying there was no input. Because I've got my Nintendo Switch, PS4, Xbox, all in there. So, good afternoon, Ricky. Port Vale, so, hold on. Have I missed something to do with Vale today? But anyway, yeah, so I've got everything switched on, and because I was doing the system update for the PS4, because I hadn't turned it on in a while, turned it off, it kept trying to say that the only input signal it could see that was the PlayStation, and it said there was nothing there. So it was doing something stupid. And I'm just having a look at my phone. I'm just having a look at my phone, sorry. Port Vale so lucky, what on this? I'm so glad Aspin's still manager. Get in! Get in! Oh! Did you see the goal though? Okay. Well, that is great news for Vale. We'll talk about Man United in a second. I just want to get out my thoughts on Vale first, if you don't mind, guys. So, Port Vale, if you didn't know, anyone who's watching this on YouTube or has just joined to the stream, good morning, welcome, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. But Port Vale have today, Friday the 4th of January, I've said that Neil Aspin is staying in charge of the team, and I am so great. I am so happy about that, because it's about freaking time that we actually supported our manager. But you know, it's so annoying that there's so many people just calling for his head when he hasn't had the backing of the chairman. And we've had important talks today with the manager and with the chairman, and it looks like they've been able to settle it, which is excellent, absolutely excellent from my opinion. So we'll be able to get sorted, hopefully be able to move forward as the team, and that's just brilliant from a Vale perspective. And now I'm going to start talking about what you guys want me to talk about. So Ole is steadying the ship. Ole's doing a great job. Ole is doing a great job, and he looks like he's just basically said to the team, go out, have fun, do what you want. Go out, have fun, do what you want, and hopefully you can try and get us into some kind of decent situation. And I am fully behind a man who can say that to his football club. You know, it takes a lot of bottle to try and turn around a team like that. And in the situation they've been in for as long as they have under Mourinho, and be able to come in and basically breathe a new lease of life into the team is excellent, in my opinion. It is excellent. And Skriniar and Manolas no, because didn't Manolas just move to Arsenal this transfer window? Good afternoon, football fan. Didn't Manolas move to Arsenal like in August? Koulibaly is a name that I keep seeing mentioned all the time, and I don't know whether it is someone that's going to be there. Skriniar, I have not a clue who he is, so I can't possibly comment on that one. I'm just going to have a look, see if there's any good goalkeepers available, because we've got Walsh and we sold another one. Who did we sell? We sold Ante Oliver, and we haven't got a decent, well, Madsen's 63, but the Lopez we've got is 60. No, Manolas is not. Who did they sign then? Who's that centre-back that he bought this year, then? That I'm getting confused with Manolas. Who is it? Socrates. Thank you. Sorry, Luke. Yes, Manolas, I don't know. Then I really don't know. I don't know whether he will go for Socrates. Let's see if there's anyone on here that possibly... Bloody hell, Al-Habsi's still playing! Wow. And so's Guzan as well. Fucking name. Just seeing if there's any keepers here that I recognise. That could actually just come in for a couple of seasons. All the oldies. All these goalkeepers like above 35 years old still playing. All power to you, sunshines. Well, they're not old enough to be my dad. But jeez, Aspin's not going to go bright. I know of #United. Wow. I wonder if we can do to him what we've done with some other players. I wonder.
Now looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche.
Ricky, you know what might be coming next? Look at that list of signings for next season. Come at me, boys. You want a piece of me? You want a piece of Grimsby? Look at all those green ticks of the players we've got coming to Man United next year. Hang on. Yeah, so what? I lie. No, he isn't. Allison. It's not against the rules, is it? We made the rules up as we go. Premier League. Goalkeeper. I don't want someone who's that old, really. Yeah, Al Carson looks so old. Old goalkeepers nowadays. You know what? Etheridge might be a decent shout. And so might Angus Gunn. Carries it back at Palace. Ooh. Oh, Kepa would be brilliant. Leno's not that old either. Matt Macy. You know what? Seeing as I'm only going for a... Oh, Rick. Do you want me to get rid of all of them, Ricky? No. No. If you don't mind... Luke, if you're going to do that, then can you do just goalkeepers, please, mate? I'll change the descriptions, Ricky, because as you fully know, that we have not been able to do that. I'm gonna try and just give them. I'm gonna try and give them the tyres. Goalkeeper, striker, or fullback. Fullback. I could give them Petrikov. No. Okay. Offer other position. Striker. I can't give you a goalkeeper. Next level clickbait. Of course. Walquist, Kayako, Sousa, Van Doonen. Oh, let's offer him. Let's try with Van Doonen. No. Okay, fair enough. So, offer transfer fee. 5 mil? 5 million? 5 million for Gunn? Not a clue. 7.5. I'll deal with that. Yeah, 7.5 for Gunn. Where'd you get the extra funds from? I thought you were struggling to get Marshall. Well, it looks like, and this is something that I didn't realise. What he does is, it tries to, it looks at who we've got. It looks at the money for this year, what we've got, and then doesn't take it off for next season. It just looks at what money we've got now and is as if we're trying to sign them now. So, because the money technically isn't gone, because of, obviously, we're not getting them until the turn of the new season, the money stays there. So, we can just, as long as, say we didn't sign Angus Gunn now, we could then go and get another player on pre-contract with the amount of money that we've got. And again, and again, and again, and again. Yeah, that's what I was asking, Luke. If you could just have a look. I don't know what to offer him. Oh, let's have a look on Sophie because he already started out at. Angus Gunn. 17k. 25? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I know, it's stupid. It is absolutely... go for both, because some of them might have new contracts. There can't be that many good goalkeepers within that realm. It's fine, okay, Angus Gunn. We've got Angus Gunn. We've got a reserve keeper. We've got him... Oh, poop. What for just... Thought I closed down the wrong window then. So we've got a decent keeper now. We've now got a decent reserve keeper that can spell Walsh. And Angus Gunn's going to get potentials to be above in the 80s. We're going to put him straight in for this in this game. So that's good. So we've got that, and we could also have a look at a decent one for next season. So we're going against Portsmouth. We've got Watford pretty much the next game after. So we're going against Portsmouth first, and then see what we can do from there. Also, guys, what I'm going to do after this game, I'm going to show you a potential idea I've got for not necessarily for next lot of series, but something that I might do just as a YouTube series, where I'll do an episode, record it, send it up to you, something like that. Just do one episode a week, just like an in between. But what we'll do is we will sim it. We'll sim a lot more of it, so I can then obviously do like a month an episode, so kind of thing. So we can get it all nicely done in little sections, rather than streaming it. Keep the Grimsby on stream, but I think this might be just a little bit of fun, and a bit of a taster of what we might, a taster for what we might do in subsequent years. We're already 1-0 down, but yeah. It's because I was talking. Wing. Try and get through to Lammers. Wings on the overlap. Oh, Kiriaku, no, close. That was close. Sticks. Maybe we'll do something different than that. Is that how it works out, Ricky? I honestly, I'd only thought about it. I hadn't done the math. Is that how it would work? Seems a bit slow. Wing, equaliser, good. I might rethink that then. Might do 2 episodes a week. Good bit of play. Wing gets in on the outside. Fires it across the keeper. 1-1. But anyway, I'll show you after this game. Yeah, that's yeah. Thanks for doing the math, Ricky. Again, because I'm just coming up with ideas in my head. And it's like today's stream. It's like I shouldn't really be streaming this afternoon, but I'm not at work today. I've been at work for the past couple of days, so that's why I haven't streamed. Pickford isn't. We've already had a look at Pickford. Kiriaku, goal, 2-1. I'll have a look at Loris to Stegen. I know Pickford hasn't. But thank you for doing that work, Luke. Pickford would have been a great signing. I'm toying with the idea for next season about doing a 3-3-4 formation. Because of how many attacking players we've got. Using Skip as a CDM. Leno hasn't come up, but Timo Horn. Thank you very much, Luke. I will get some of those looked at after the game. But yeah, now, so yeah, as I was saying, I've just come up with a couple of ideas, just see what we could do. Just trying to, I want to get back into editing again and being able to upload again. I honestly don't know Timo Horn. I think the reason why I don't know Timo Horn is because I keep thinking Timo is Timo Werner. That's what I keep thinking, it's Timo Werner, not Timo Horn. I keep thinking that there is no such player as Timo Horn because of Timo Werner. They're both German, I'm assuming. Oops. Wing to Lammers. Who's been a good signing since we got him? Or can we get through to Kamara? No, we can't. Friday stream. Hello, Matt. Yeah, I'm not at work this afternoon. Titty isn't. Umtiti isn't, so we might be season 5 then. Okay. Thanks for that. Salvador, out to Lammers. Can we get it back in for Sal? Oh, just off the heels of the defender. Otherwise, that was going straight for Salvador. Wing, Yamamoto. Oh, nice move. Again, KDB must have signed a new contract then because he didn't come up with it properly. Oh, that's an excellent sign. Wow, that is so that's permanent. It's not on loan now, Matt. That is an absolutely excellent signing for you. Congratulations, Coventry. Oh, that's excellent. Well, I know he scored a penalty last game, didn't he? Or that game before. I saw his name pop up anyway. You can't shoot. Is that confirmed? Ah, Baker's in. 3. Boom. Yeah, I saw the Pulisic one. That's a strange one, that is. That is a very strange signing, the Pulisic one. Because he signed for 58 million and he's gone back to Dortmund for the end of the season. It's just what Chelsea do every single time. That's a flipping great shout, that is, Ricky. I hadn't thought of that. Well, he's not going to replace Hazard. No one can replace Hazard apart from if you sign Ronaldo or Messi. Let's face it. Let's face it. Hazard in that position is irreplaceable. Well, now he's obviously signed for the club properly. Maybe he'll start playing a little bit better. You and I both know he's good. Yeah, I think you're right on that one, Luke. And I had totally forgot. Well, sorry, didn't know they signed him. Sorry, didn't know at the end of the last game when he was announced that he'd signed him. Yeah, okay, I just knew. I didn't know he didn't know they were going for him. He got asked his opinion on him, and that was it. He might come good now. You never know. Is there any other big rumours or any other signings that have happened today? Right, thank you very much, McAfee, for telling me my computer's virus-free in the middle of a stream. That's not a bad signing for Nathaniel Klein. Not a bad signing at all. Well, he's not going to... Let's face it. Oh, turn up the mic. Hang on. Is that any better? It's alright. What I have a t-shirt on the back of the microphone to stop kind of like a bit of echo from around the room. So that had actually slipped and covered the entire microphone. I hadn't noticed. So obviously I've just moved it a little bit out of the way. I've moved it a little bit closer to me and just redone that t-shirt. So, I mean, Defoe to Rangers is an absolutely phenomenal signing for Rangers. It really is. Fair enough, he's not exactly a spring chicken anymore, but his ability to be able to just score goals will mean that he can just play on the last shoulder of defenders for the rest of his career and still get 10 goals a season. Eriksen's a weird one. I mean, I think Spurs would be absolutely stupid to let him go. But you know, if Barcelona talk to him and give him enough money, then he will go. The one that's interesting for me is to see Arsenal not even at the minute thinking about renewing Aaron Ramsey's contract. That to me is a little bit suspect, because that's, to me, that middle of the park is where Arsenal are the weakest at the minute, to me. But again, I'm not... Controller again. That's the confusing one for me. Osorio, Bubble, I will not be signing Joel Osorio because I've got Alan Sousa, I've got a youngster in called Kiriakou, Lammers, and I will show you in a second who I'm going to be getting next season in the striker role. So Osorio will not get started when you see who I've got. I was going to say Hudson-Odoi. Again, another annoying thing about the Pulisic transfer is the fact that they are sitting right there with Hudson-Odoi in their youth team, and it looks like he's not going to get an opportunity. You know, it looks like he's not going to get an opportunity because they have gone for Pulisic. That is the why is my D-pad not working? Hang on. D-pad's not working for some reason. And that's the annoying thing. Alphonso Davies has gone to Bayern. Seriously? Is that true? I know Juve want Ramsey. I didn't think he'd actually sign for him though. Well, or the contract had been fully confirmed. I know they made inquiries. And I agree with you, Ricky. I completely agree. They definitely... They've got more players on loan than the most of the other Premier League teams outside of the top 6 have actually got in their club. And the case in point is, some of the players in this game alone, because the amount of players are on loan, have literally been given to the parent club, to the loan clubs, and just said, look, just have him. Just have him. Because there's that many. It's ridiculous. And that is a kind of a blow for the MLS. Do we know how much Alphonso Davies has gone to Bayern for? I'll be interested to see that transfer fee. And I think if you're a young player, the Bundesliga is the place to go. Right now, it appears that way. I mean, look at Sancho. Lookman last year did well. Who's that? Who's the Arsenal one? Who's the Arsenal youngster that's playing out there as well? We have extended Luke Tom. That's another good signing. It's another good signing. Okay. It'll be interesting now, from a Vale, again, going back to being a Vale fan, it'll be interesting to see what Vale do now. 30, that's ridiculously low. Is that dollars as well? That is ridiculously low. That is a flipping cracking deal for Bayern. If they've gone in for 13.5 million, which is possibly going to be... How much is that going to be in pounds? About 10, 11 million? If that is 13.5 million for Alphonso Davies, that is cheap as chips. Good afternoon, 800 Sport. Hope you're doing well, mate. We're just having a quick talk about certain transfers that are going through right now and potential transfers that might happen while we're playing this game against Pompey. And then I've got something to show you guys that might be a new series. Oh, I tried the dink. I didn't press the right B as well. I wanted to drill the shot, but missed it off. This Wyatt is doing my treeing. He's done it again. I think it might be actually the connection into the controller. I might have dropped this controller and this might have just made the connection a little bit loose. What Mo? I just love that name, What Mo. 22. That's okay. That's a bit more than what I was thinking. Did I watch the game yesterday? Are we talking Liverpool versus Man City? No, I did not. I was too busy laughing at my friends playing Blackout. We were having a good laugh playing Blackout last night. I saw the score and I saw the goal, not goal, if you know what I mean. The clearance off the line clearance. That was literally only in by, what was it, 3 or 4 pixels? It was only just on the line by 3 pixels or something like that. And there's an image on Twitter going around by an account. There was a picture that I saw on Twitter that an account called Firmino something posted. It wasn't a goal. It wasn't a goal. It wasn't a goal. If you look at it, like the angle that I saw, this is the goal line here. The goal line was kind of at an angle like that, and the camera was from about up here. If you can see that. Let me go a little bit further down. So the line was about here, and the camera was up here. So the ball looked like it was about here behind the line. Looked like it was about there with the foot behind it. Obviously, that angle is horrible. And there is absolutely no way in the world that you can look at that angle and say no goal. Because the ball looks like it's there. Because it's off the line. Because it's off the floor. Of course, that there, if you rotate it round, automatically the angle makes it look a bit more in line. And when they do that goal line technology, which is that big blue thing, that wall, it literally is about 3 or 4 pixels that ball is on the line. I've never seen anything closer in my life. Never seen anything closer. And it had to happen in that game, didn't it? That game, it had to happen in that game. Right, I'm quickly just going to show you guys something. So let me just save this. This is the potential. And Samuel, thank you for coming join the stream, by the way. We mix in youth academy with normal career mode in this one. I don't just do a pure youth academy, because there are a lot better people on YouTube, Cutsy Gaming, Sparring DK, and some others that do it a lot better than me, and I'm just going to leave them to their market. I still mix it in because I like it, but they do a hell of a lot better than me, a lot more consistent. So the Youth Squad Legends, Youth Academy, whatever, go check those 2 channels out because they're brilliant. Right, I'm quickly going to just show you something that I'm thinking about doing. Now, this is a test. This might be something that I upload once, twice a week on YouTube. And what I'm going to do, this is going to be called the Pope Resurrection, or Resurrecting the Pope. What I have done, is I have recreated Tom Pope, because he's my favourite Vale player, and he is a Vale player through and through to the end. So I have recreated this player here, number 9, Tom Pope, with his exact physical stats, his exact stats from his Port Vale player. So he has got everything pretty much the same. I've just changed the face and the hairstyle a little bit, you know, because I can't get exactly right. And what I'm going to do, I'm starting in, as I mentioned earlier, that I think the Bundesliga is the best way to cultivate young talent. So I have started him in the 3 Liga with 1860 Munchen, and we're going to go through as a manager and play as Tom Pope. So we'll go down to him here, wherever he is, Tom Pope. Contract's expiring in 12 months, but we can change that. So he's got no traits. He's got exactly the same physical stats as what he's done, but we've made him a 15-year-old. And we'll follow his career all the way through. So the idea is to get Tom Pope through the first 3 leagues of the Bundesliga, and then we'll take over Port Vale and then get him back at Port Vale to then lead Port Vale all the way through. Now this is possibly going to be on YouTube, a YouTube series rather than a stream series. So I will be doing multiple months per episode, possibly, where I'll be simming through and just playing 1 or 2 games a stream, 1 or 2 games a video. But we will be trying to do it that way and move it all the way through. If you guys want to put your feedback in the chat about that, let me know. If you think it's a good idea, bad idea, whatever, let me know. But that's what I'm thinking about doing. And now we move to the FA Cup, back with Grimsby against Watford. What do you think of Timo Werner for Liverpool? I've no clue. I don't know. I don't know how he would fit in. If that makes sense. Or Sal Petrikov. Oscar Wright. I don't. I'm going to start blocking offers for Ryan now. I don't know how he'd fit in. Good afternoon, Harry. Hope you're doing well, mate. And just let me guys know what you think about that potential new series, if you think it's a good idea. Good luck. Who did you pee off this time, Harry? In what way do you mean 800 Sport? My controller's just switched itself off again. Are you changing it, or do you just want to remove the single picture that you've got? Harry. You're just going to get a head shake from me, mate. I thought you were better than that, mate. Removing the picture entirely, I don't know. I don't know 800 Sport. I don't think you can. Arsenal versus Man U. That's a ridiculous game. We've got Watford. Let me just have a look at my own channel, mate, and see if I can give any ideas. My channel. No, I can only see how to change it. So possibly the best way to do it, 800 Sport, is to just create a picture in Paint or something of just a flat colour. So like, just like a black image or a red image or something like that, and literally just put that there. Just basically just add that as the channel art. And I've just realised I've got to fucking change, man. I've got to edit that. So I realise I've got 2 links on there which don't work anymore. Because I am not part of full screen anymore. So I definitely cannot use that. So there we go. Just change that now. So there's the link to my Twitter. Sad days, sad days, sad days. Oh well. Yeah, it is a bit. It's annoying with what's going on with YouTube. Well, there's a fair bit of controversy around Twitch right now. I don't know if any of you've seen it, but it seems like their rulings on people getting banned for certain things, they're just allowing them straight back to the platform. And it's like, they were banned for really big things, and then they're just allowed to get back on. And it's like, okay. It's just like, is the permaban not even an option anymore? Because one thing this guy did should have put him in jail. Just saying. And I don't want to... If you know who it is, you know who it is. But I'm not going to mention who it is if you don't know, if that makes sense. Because you can find it. And you can see the full story and read up on all the details yourself. On my personal opinion, this guy should either be in prison for what he did, or should never be allowed onto any social media platform again. Well, that's my opinion. You know, I just try and keep this as positive as I can. And just do my little bit every now and again and see what happens. And I know I'm very lucky to have you guys constantly keep coming in. I am very lucky to have you guys keep coming in, because it's fun. I get to know you all like friends. It's good fun. And I hope you enjoy yourself while you're here as well. And I'd hope to think that if I did something that actually upset you or annoyed you, you would actually tell me properly. You know, that's what I would think. Ow, poo, I've overrun it. Hey? What's the hey format? Hi Thomas, hope you're doing well. Streaming friends. Oh, good save, Walshy. Streaming friends. Yeah, it's awesome. It's good fun. Ho Raccas. Dude, ho Raccas. How dare you talk to me about my missus like that? I'm good. Luke Dean is your friend. Cool, Tom. Cool, cool. It's good to see him in. It's nice to have him in. Obviously, he's left. But yeah, it was good to have him in, mate. Tell him he's more than welcome to come again. without sounding anything like a poo. Thank you, come again. Oh, is that being hosted at Wembley, Matt? Oh, not Matt, sorry, Harry. Or is it a double thing? Are we talking for like a pat down? Is that what you're on about? Is that what you mean by searching? Because they're allowed to search your bag, but they're not allowed to pat you down. I don't need any more, Thomas, but thank you very much for suggesting. We're pretty much set now. Thank you for the offer. And please don't call me Mr. Raccas. Makes me feel really old. They put the dot in. Good head. Oh, damn it! Didn't not mean to done that. Everyone, I think most of everyone in the chat has done that. I've found the old one. I forgot I put that in. I keep going through my chat and just finding some random stuff. You have to do exclamation point, Pope. There we go. I completely agree. Completely agree on Billy Shaw. Great finisher. Like, so I've got someone who works with us is Sheffield United fan, and he says that even though it's great that he's broke the record, it still takes him 5 attempts a game to score. So he said he should have passed it weeks ago. Tom, I can't search for anybody while I'm in the middle of a game, mate. I don't know anything about hashtag. I just know it was started off by Spencer. That's all I know. When did you change it, Harry? Rams. Looking for court. I play on Ultimate an hour ago. Right, okay. Yeah, completely agree. Kane's 121 is good. Is that 4 seasons? So he's got the 100. I think is that the over 4 seasons or 3.5 seasons that he got 120 goals? which is phenomenal, seeing as he's playing in the Premier League. Good ball. Can we get Sousa in down the line? When? Oh, bit of room for Dazal. Dazal. Oh. Walquist. Oh, that pass should have gone through. I think, yeah, I think if Defoe had actually been playing for first team football, like pretty much for the last couple of seasons, he might have done it. If he'd, let's say if Defoe moved to the Championship, I know he probably wanted to stay as long as he could in the Premier League, but let's just say, for instance, he moved to the Championship. 20 goal a year striker there, in my opinion. So easily would have got to the Billy Sharp record. Oh, well done, Court. Well done. Just, I'm going to go to attacking and see what I've done to this. You've got to hit him off, haven't you? The thing is, I wouldn't exactly say you let him go back. Southampton would have recalled him. I don't think as the loanee you will have Hellbox. If it wasn't for the swear word, I would let that go because I fully agree with you. I really do. If you could just repost that without the F word, then definitely that can stay in because I completely agree with you. You got him on a young... Oh! Alright, now I understand. Hetzkeith is a great player. Good punch. Get it? Oh, come on. Court, you should be able to get past him. Finally, the last second you did. Good ball. Sousa. No. No, come on. Okay. Fair enough. Oh. Come on, win it. Let's go. Court. Sousa. Walquist. Back to goal. Zal. Scare. Better. Get it round the corner. Court. Dig in. Corner. We'll have that. Good header away by Watford. This is for the FA Cup. This is for all the marbles. Wait up, got a bit of space now for Dazal. I'm so glad we got Andre Dazal. I knew with that much space, as soon as he stepped back there, I'm going to get a decent shot off. Oh, what a goal. What a goal, Andre Dazelle. What a goal. What a way to equalise. And don't you dare concede. Ooh, straight away. Brayford, the good thing about Brayford is his hair. He's got really nice hair. Hang on, we've got Dazelle in again. Dazelle to... Oh. Good tackle, Skippy. Wrong pass. Wrong pass. That should have been towards Warquist. Good head. Was he really that bad? Oh, done, Skippy. Dazelle. Perhaps that's his power. Perhaps his hair was his power. Can get a pass off quickly enough. He's offside. It's got to be off. And because of that touch from King, he's onside. Great save, Walshy. Keep it again. How did he not get that? No. Shave again. Get it out, please, Walshy. Good punch. Second ball. Someone Grimsby. Second ball. Close to him. It's going to be a replay. Yep, replay. It was a good result. Well, considering 1-0 down for a while. And great goal from Dazelle to score. Brilliant. Excellent finish. I showed it, Ricky, but no one passed any comments. So, you know, I'm just gonna. I'll probably do an episode to try it and then see what people say. Jermaine Defoe for Vale. Would have loved that. I absolutely love someone like Jermaine Defoe for Vale. Let's see, 66. I forgot to turn notifications off. I don't know. He looks good. He looks very good. Who's that other one? Ampadu we can't get. He won't let us. Where's that Italian guy? Anyway, I don't know. For Vale, we need a striker. We need another striker alongside Pope because we just don't have the depth. We tried the experiment with Ricky Miller and that just didn't work. Hang on. We've got 2 games on the same day. We've got 2 games on the same day. We've got 2 games on the same day. We've just played Watford in the FA Cup, and on the exact same day, we've got a home game against Barnsley. Oh, my team's knackered. Let's put it this way. We've got no pace up front in this game. We've got absolutely no pace up front. Oh, we've got a little bit in Kiriakou, but that's about it. I can't believe that. Right, let's see what Harry's wrote. He's going to put like high stream or something like that. Bacon high from chat. Need, oops, space. Right grammar. Need bacon. Okay. Thanks, Harry. And for that, preferences, notifications off. Thank you, Harry. You got your little airtime there, mate. That's frustrating. Yeah. Were you here for me talking about the potential new series, Rick? Or had you gone by then? Oh. Hello, Raihan. Thank you very much for coming back. How are you doing, mate, since the last time I've seen you? Yeah, that did always used to problem. It used to be like back-to-back games. Again, another reason that proves they do not care about career mode. Okay. I'll if you're still here at the end of the stream, mate, I'll go through it again. I am not Hellboy. I'm from close to where Vale play, so I'm close to Burslem. I'm close-ish to Burslem. Probably a 10-minute drive from Burslem. The reason why we're Grimsby, it was voted for by my Twitter followers, and also the stream chat. So that's how we kind of do most of our stream series. That's how we pick the teams. I'll give them a league or an idea, and then we'll vote on it. Whatever is the top wins, and that's what we do. I've just remembered I can call people close. I forgot about that. I completely forgot you can do that. You can, if you use the left button. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough. Do you support Grimsby then, Hellboy, or are you another fan? I know Lincoln are around there as well. Pots missed. Oof, that would be interesting. That would be interesting. What I was thinking about doing was, and someone, I phrased it differently, but one of my friends, KB, basically said that it sounded like a Brexit career mode. What I was going to do, I was going to be calling like homegrown youths or something like that. Homegrown Heroes, I think it was going to be called. HGH. Also sounds like a flipping fake. What do you call it? Sounds like a steroid or a banned substance. HGH is. But anyway, I was going to do Homegrown Heroes, a youth academy team. But what I decided to do was, what my friend, what KB says it sounds like a Brexit career mode, but it might not actually be a bad idea to do that. Where we were going to pick an English team, a Scottish team, or something like that, and literally pick youth players. Have our youth scouts go to England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and just stick, and just only get youth players from those 3 countries. I am due a haircut soon, and you can probably tell. Hello, Lisky boy. Right hand, I do. That's why when you come in, I asked you how's it been since the last time I saw you. Salvador, good move, good block, very good block. You got 5 on this on the side. You got 5 on the sides. Interesting. Most men wouldn't brag about having a 5 on the sides, mate. I'll tell you that much. But anyway. Awesome. Thank you, Hellboy. Thank you very much. That is awesome to hear. Okay, that's fair enough, mate. It's completely fair enough. I like that. Christmas was good. 2018 was, yeah. Overall, not bad. Overall, not bad. So yeah, I can't really complain too much about that. Hello, Lisky boy, all the way from the Aussie land. Welcome to the future. By that I mean thank you for joining us from the future. We're in the past right now compared to you, because for you, I'm assuming, depending on what part of Australia, 10 hours ahead. It's about midnight over there. Well, it could be 2 in the morning. It's either midnight or 2 in the morning for you, I'm guessing. Okay, a bit of space. There we go. Bit of space for Kiriakou. Just wide. Christmas was very good. Christmas was very good. It spent a lot of time to and froing between different parts of family and my girlfriend's family, but I had a hell of a lot of fun with all of them. It was a real good time. It really was. I'd laugh everywhere I went. So I can't really complain about Christmas at all. Hope yours, and if I haven't asked anyone before, hope all of you have had a good Christmas, a good New Year if I haven't asked you before. And if you've got any funny, interesting stories you want to share, feel free. It's always good to hear feel good or just funny stories. You're in good hands here with everyone in the stream, in the chat anyway. Foster's waiting for a run, and the run was terrible. Pass wasn't much better. I'd like to know why my wingers are playing in the centre. I might have to put the keep wide on. I'm mainly right hand. I mainly do weekend streams, Saturday and Sunday morning, but I'm off work today, so I put a stream in. So I can try and stream at other times, but it's more than likely just Saturday and Sunday mornings. Oh, what a save! That header was planted in the corner. And the keeper had no right to get there. Guys, if you, for some reason, my stream timer is showing as 0000. Could anyone just tell me how long it says I've been up live for, please? Nope, completely agree with that. Completely agree. Tim Cahill is definitely the best Aussie in FIFA. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because, No, still Tim Cahill. Yeah, people at work know I've streamed. Well, no, because they're my mum and dad. Cheers, thank you very much, Lisky Boy. So I've been on for 72 minutes. It's my mum and dad. I work for my mum and dad. So of course they know Astro. Jackson Irvine is the 3rd best Aussie. Behind Mark Schwarzer. Oh no, 4th behind Mark Bosnich. See you later, Rayhan. Enjoy the rest of your day, mate. Just not getting it right. Oh, nice little dink in. Lammers. Again, the keeper with a great save. No Lisky, they are not. A team called Port Vale are. Oh, no, off the post, Lammers. Phew. And it counts. Oh, we've had so many opportunities that could have gone in and haven't. Oh. Oh, poo. 2 seconds, guys. Give me 2 seconds. Right. Okay. A light. It looks like one of my lights on my landing has just popped. So I've just had to turn another one on. Just really ridiculous, but yeah. Now Tim Cahill is number 1 for me. Schwarzer number 2. Schwarzer was a great goalkeeper for Leicester back in the day when they were still at Filbert Street. Really good goalkeeper. No, Schwarzer wasn't a goalkeeper for them. Schwarzer was a good goalkeeper for Bury. I'm thinking of Casey Keller, who was for Leicester. That's a good block again. Yeah, Schwarzer was for Bury. He was a great goalkeeper for Bury in the Janino Ravanelli days. Penalty! Ref! Phew, we get a penalty. Costa is going to take this because I want Costa to take it. I really should possibly let Lammers take it because he won it. But no, I want Costa to take it. So change kit to Kit take it. Oh, I like this. I haven't seen this one before. I like how they've changed this. Costa. Right. Little slow run up and he gets the finish. We'll have that. He does the Pogba-esque run up and then fires it past the keeper. And what I'm trying to do on the penalties now is not change my direction until the end, because I think that, again, I don't know whether this is true, but I think that if you leave it too early, you might give a tell to the keeper so they know where you're going. Kuehl was a good player, but he is an absolute. I've got a very choice set of 4-letter words for Harry Kuehl as a manager. Right, I will say that Harry Kuehl as a manager is he's an individual that I would like to say is in a group of people that are the worst human beings on this planet. Personally, that is my thought on Harry Kuehl as a manager. I've seen him twice this year, because he's been manager of Crawley Town and then he come up as part of as Notts County's manager, and he is an absolute. But I respect what he did for Leeds. He was a really good Leeds player. Along with, obviously, you had Viduka, Ian Hart, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, Alan Smith at that time. Oh, that's great to hear, Jamie. That is great to hear, mate. Congratulations to you and your family. Best wishes for all the future and everything. And I hope, have we got a name for your baby sister yet? Or is he just called Baby? It isn't called like Peach Blossom or something like that, is it? Bennett looking over for Kiriakou. Kavari's going to get there, I think. Kavari should have the strike, he does. Yeah, Viduka was a bit of a snake, but good striker. And unfortunately now, with all those names, it just pushes Jackson Irving just down, 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 down. I don't know what you mean by L's on Mun. Lisky, I've not a clue what you mean by that, mate. That might be an Australian thing that I don't know about, or I'm just being absolutely stupid. I do apologise. Your L's on Monday. Maybe like learning to drive, something like that, like learner's permit. Would I have children? I would like to have children, yeah. I would like to have children in the future. We'll see what's on the cards for me. Nothing is guaranteed in this world, so if me and when me and the wife get married, when I get married, we'll see what comes next. And that's what I'm guessing it's that 800, but it could mean it's Australia. It could mean anything. Yep. Okay. Yep. It is right. Well, good luck for that. I hope you pass your test as soon as possible so you can start living your life. And we give away a free kick, I'm assuming? Oh no, offside. Ah, not enough on that pass. Pardon me. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what, as I said about having kids, we'll see. I'm not taking anything for granted. I'm focusing on the next 6 weeks and then see what happens from there. You can't. Why don't you just create a quick a 2-second fill thing on Paint 800? Why don't you just literally just make a black picture and then just put that as your channel art? Just go in Paint, just create a box and just fill the entire thing with black paint. That's it. And then you've got a blank channel art. Or do it white. So just create a white one, a green one, a yellow one, an indigo one. I'm just thinking about all the colours. Yeah. Yep, you can.
Victory.
Yep, what you do is, I'll open up Paint on my screen now, and I'll show you, and I'll tell you how to do it. Microsoft Accessories, Windows Accessories, Paint. So what you do is you go into Paint, yeah, and depending on what when you're using, you should be able to see something that says resize, or you can press Control and W, and it'll let you do it, and it'll let you do it by pixels. That's fine. Don't worry about 800. So you open up Paint, you click on that resize, or press Control and W at the same time, and then you change it by pixels, and then you can change it to whatever pixels you want it to do. Then click the fill button, fill it black or fill it whatever colour you want, file, save, then upload that as your channel art. And that's how you can get it, is that solid background. And Milo, thank you very much for coming and joining the stream, mate. I hope you're doing okay. We play on Ultimate. We play on Ultimate difficulty. And yeah, that's what we do in a minute. Right, guys, I am just nipping to the toilet, so I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'm back. That was quick. So yeah, no problem. It is cold. It is cold today. I've got the heating on in the house and it is still flipping freezing. How are you guys doing today? Enjoying yourself? Having a good time? It's Friday. Anything planned for the weekend? Anything you want to talk about football related today? Leave it in the chat. We'll talk about it all. And don't worry about it, 800. We're all... If I can't help you, I'm sure someone else in here will. She's good. She's got the flu at the minute. She's got a sickness bug at the minute, so she's not the best. But we are full steam ahead for wedding prep. Hang on, I'm just going to check this because I'm sure she'll mention it later on, and I'll get confused. Yeah. Come on. What is going on here? What on earth is going on? This is not working. Why are you giving me tons of searches? Hang on. I don't want this. Let's do it. Okay, so right. Yeah, I'll have a look. There is 44, pretty much 45 days until I get married. Which is scary. That is really scary. Milo, I think he's going to have to be. But it all depends, as someone else mentioned in the chat earlier on, it all depends on whether he actually gets signed. Sorry, whether Hazard gets signed by Real Madrid. Because if Hazard goes, then yeah, it's absolutely guaranteed that that he's going to have to start. He's going to have to, but it's just going to come at the cost of. It's going to come at the cost of Hudson-Odoi. It comes at and to be perfectly honest, Lisky, I do watch a little bit of that. There's sometimes I wake up in the morning and they'll have highlights, or they'll have like part of a game that has just been going on. I think the last time I saw the Bluebirds play. I think it's the Bluebirds. I forget, but I saw a little bit of a game not too long ago, and it's good fun. I don't understand what's going on. I don't understand the rules or anything like that, but it's good fun. It's good to see people beating on each other, which is just always a laugh. Well, no, the thing that's about this youth academy in a minute is they're doing Mitrium because they're saying make profit. That's what they're saying. The youth development, it's not on thing. Make profit from youth player sales within 2 seasons. I've sold seven youth players. I've got transfers, haven't I? I've got transfer history. Transfer history, yeah. So, my club. So, I've sold Avila, Petrikov, Jose Ramirez for 13 million. You know, Ante Oliver, Gunderson, Idu, Benitez, Hughes, Cassidy, Kingdom, Fejo, Stepanovic. I've sold them all, and it's saying that I have not made any profit from my youth players. Now that I don't believe, because obviously I have, because I've sold a lot of youth players, and they've all been brought in the past couple of seasons. I mean, Avila was even promoted this season. So why is he not giving me that? Why is he not giving me that that increase? I don't get it. 22 million I think I paid for Foden. I think I paid 22 million for Foden. Let me just go and double check. I think it's a steal, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, 22.2 million. 21-year-old Phil Foden. And one thing that's going to be great is the fact that we're getting Rashford free, Elina free, Mbappe free, Martial free, Skriniar free. You know, it's good. It's all good. It's good. It's good. You know, it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Now, we're going up against Bournemouth and we're going to force them to play away. Where did I get that money? Well, that's the thing. That's what I don't know. Because I've just gradually progressed. And I've had that kind of money. I've just had that money. It's been there at the start of the season. I don't know whether I got a glitch or something like that. But I managed to get... You know one thing I've not used? I've not used Scout Future Star again. I've only ever used one. I keep forgetting to use my Scout Future Star. No wonder I'm not getting a decent player. Anyway, guys, do you want me to use my Scout Future Star in the next, after this game? Play AFL all your life. How old are you then, Lisky? Just out of curiosity. You don't want to answer, you don't have to, that's fine. I'm just curious. When you say all your life, no, but do I use it? No, I'm just saying. But do I use it? Because you never know. It's always good to have good players in youth, because that's how we can generate some funds. Oh, I know where we got some money from. We sold one of our youth players, Ramirez, for 13 mil. So yeah, you're 16. You played since you're 4 or 5. Fair enough. Fair enough. I wouldn't even. I would normally ask like what position do you play, but I have not even a clue the positions that are in that game. So it means absolutely nothing to me. But would you class yourself as defence, attack, or forward? Or defence, attack, or midfield, should I say? What do you class yourself as? I played football from when I was 5 until I was 29. I'm now 33. No, 28, sorry, I was 28. I was 28 when I got my big knee injury. And unfortunately, when I was 28, I ruptured my ACL. I ruptured my ACL and tore my MCL. So yeah, I basically had an operation to repair that, and I've not gone back because I scared myself. I thought I'm not gonna lie, I'm too scared and I can't get over my head to go and play football again, because I just think that the next time I go and play, I'm going to hurt myself again, and I'm going to have another operation. Same operation as a lot of them. I can only use one per season, Jamie. It only allows you to use one per season. But I will go back and use it if you want me to. I will use one. Okay. Again, Liski, that is great. But again, it sounds like a lot. It sounds like a lot of kicks. How often do you what kind of scores do you get up to in the game? Like how many goals per game is average? I've not a clue, because it could be. No, James, Paddy, you've not seen me on Accrington. I've been on Grimsby all this game. But I'm a Vale player. I'm a Vale fan, not a Vale player. I wish I was a Vale player. No, I live nowhere near Accrington, mate. And I'm allergic to wheat, so I can't go KFC. If there's someone in Accrington that looks like me, and I feel sorry for that guy in Accrington. Nah, definitely not me, man. I have not been to a KFC in over 20 years. I have not been to a Burger King in over 20 years. I have not been to a Starbucks in over 20 hours. I love Starbucks. I do love Starbucks. No. Paddy, it's a joke. It's a joke. It is just a massive joke. I love it. I'm very self-deprecating. I will always have a joke about myself. Always. Because it makes me laugh as much as anything. No, I have never been to the US. It will probably scare you to know that I don't own a passport. I've only been abroad once in my life, and I was 11. I'm 33 now. I went when I was 11 to Disneyland Paris with my parents. And yeah, that's the only foreign place that I've been. Dazelle, edge of the box. Oh, first touch was awful. But me and the girlfriend plan to go there as our first major holiday after we get married. That's what, as soon as we've paid off for the wedding and everything, that is where we're going to save up to go. Thank you very much, Liski. Yeah, he was 20. Ooh. Yeah, it was 22 years ago. When you put it like that, that makes it seem like a long time ago. And that's older than probably most of you in chat. The controller. This wire. Yeah, that's probably older than most of you in chat right now. Well, you can put if you're younger than 20, you can say that you've probably had more KFCs and Burger Kings in your life than I have. Why did that? I don't get why Susie didn't lock onto that pass. Okay, that's fair enough. That puts things a bit in perspective for me. That was a great tackle by Lerman. No, it is expensive. Don't get me wrong, it is expensive. But sometimes it's... Oh, for crying out loud, controller. No, I don't like... Well, hang on. What if I just... I think it's the YouTube. I think it's the connection actually in the controller itself. Yeah, that is a look. That looks a little bit loose. Ah well. If I lose the ball now. No! Didn't know I mean to pass it there. Sousa. Ah! What do you make of the Australian cricket team right now? You've just been playing, is it India? You've just been playing India in the tests, I believe. I know the Big Bash, is it the IPL or the Big Bash League that's playing at the minute as well? T20? That's better. That's good play. Winner! Chicken, 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 chicken dinner! Fair enough. Fair enough. Accurate representation there. Yeah, we'll see. Doesn't help when the wire is constantly catches under my feet as well. So I have to try and stay as still as possible while I'm playing. So I don't knock the wire. Which is bad when I start to get angry, because I just keep... Like that. That nearly did it. Who's playing today? Who's in the Bash League today? Oh, for crying out loud. Just give Callum Wilson an open opportunity. What's the Perth Scorchers? Oh, you said you were a Perth Glory fan, didn't you? I should have guessed that. Oh, good ball down the line. Sousa. Cuts it back. Whoever that was, it was Skip, wasn't it? You can beat Brooks on that header. Well done, Andre. Oh, go on, get in, Baker. Go on. You've got it. Who are they playing? Who are they playing tomorrow? I didn't even move my controller. The only reason why I moved to the wired from batteries was it was just costing me too much money in batteries. Good block. Oh, great block. Well, that's what I was thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking, because this is a really good Bournemouth team. This is really doing me head in now. Let's try holding it. Let's try holding it like that. Brooks is still there. Callum Wilson's still there. Lewis Cook is still there. Begovic is still there. And they've got look like they've got some decent other players in as well. I mean, this Mahoney looks good. And Wilson's a goal scoring machine. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's make some changes. Zal looks tired. That's a good point. That's a good point. Oh, Brisbane. Okay. If I'm changing it to attacking, I've got to even look at this again. Baker, Walquist, White, there we go. Walk. I've always rated Ramsey. I've always thought Ramsey is a good player. I mean, he cut through at a difficult time for Arsenal straight after the lost Fabregas, and he started to then cut into the playing time like after that when they were calling out for an attacking midfielder. And then he come in, he had that one season where he was phenomenal, and fair enough, he's not reached that same level again, but to be fair, neither have Arsenal. And it really does surprise me that they're on about letting him go. It really does surprise me. That is a great ball from... Wow. I'm not going to get Ryan Haynes. Ryan Haynes is not amazing. He's good because he's ginger, but he's not amazing. Not in this team. He wouldn't be amazing. That was just weak. Well, Wilshire's unfortunately just kept getting injured. Didn't he really? You think about it. Wilshere just kept getting injured and injured and injured and injured and injured and injured. Oh, he's better again. Play 6 games, he's injured, he's drunk, he's fat, he's injured, he's drunk, he's injured, he's fat. You know. I mean, honestly, where is he now? Where is he now? Is he still at Arsenal, or did he go? Did he actually sign for Bournemouth? Well done, Liskey. That's great stuff. Pretty much. No, I completely agree. Completely agree. When he played, he was great. I mean, he could have been in a Paul Gascoigne kind of thing for England. He really could have been. I have not a clue. I knew he went to Bournemouth last season, but I don't know whether he went somewhere else. Trusted to the back post. He got shot on. Oh, for crying out loud! How's that happened? I've not a clue. Can anyone Google where Jack Wilshere actually is now? Is he still at Arsenal? Bournemouth? West Brom? Do with him down Vale. He can come Vale if he wants. We've got good pies at Vale as well, so we'll keep him nice and fat. If we can get a draw out of this, but a draw, anything but a loss is a good result here against Bournemouth.
Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top.
Oh, side netting. Completely agree. Well, if you think about when he played for England a couple of times, he was the best player in a couple of the qualifying games and shone out unbelievably well. And then done nothing since then. Oi. Oh, he's at West Ham. Has he even played? Well done, Trusty. Good defending. Oh, it's a great through ball. Sousa. Last minute robbery! Get it in near post where Begovic can't get it. He's played. Well, that's 5 more times than I thought he played.
Victory.
It's in. Yeah. Right. We're going to end it on that. We're going to... Oh. Get in. 2-1 winners. We'll take that. Where does that put us in the league? Let's have a little bit of a roundup of where people are in the league. We haven't done that for a while. Straight after I have done my Scout Future Star. There we go. Scout Future Star sent out. Not just yet, Ricky. Not just yet, but we're going to have a look around the leagues, but we'll talk about the potential for the other thing. We'll talk about that. So, currently sitting in the Premier League. Looks a little bit tight at the top. There's 3 points separating first and third, with Spurs leading away, Man City second, and Chelsea in third place. And Cardiff, Derby, Leeds. Ooh, so Burnley, Stoke, Brighton, Leeds all on 18 points. Derby on 17. Cardiff on 6 and 11. In League One, we're not showing our league for some reason. Why? I don't know. QPR leading the way there. Sunderland, Mansfield Town just behind them. Who's at the bottom of the table? We have got Wickham, Northampton, Forest Green, and Bristol Rovers with Fleetwood just outside it. In League Two, Colchester leading the way, 9 points clear of Oldham. Surprise, surprise. Port Vale, 19th. You know, that's where we are in real life at the minute. We're 2 points better off than where we are there. Carlisle, 10 points adrift. Carlisle are going down, pretty much there. Can't go down, but if they could. Monaco are leading Paris in France by 2 points. Don't care about Domino's League 2. In the Bundesliga, Leipzig, 2 points. 2 points above. Okay, and then 2 points above Bayern and Dortmund. Don't care about League 1 or League 2. Dundalk are leading in there. Roma are beating Juve by 7 points in Serie A. In the Eredivisie, Ajax, and surprise, surprise, at the top. No one cares about Norway or Poland or even Portugal. Well, Ricky cares about... You know what, Ricky, because you're here, mate. Let's have a look at the Portuguese league, shall we? Right, Benfica top, Porto second, Sporting third. Who's at the bottom? Setúbal, our bottom, with 14 points. In the Scottish Prem, Celtic above by 4 points of Rangers. League the Santander, La Liga. Real Madrid top by 6 points. Real Madrid are 8 points ahead of Barcelona, who are currently sitting in third place. It's a little bit of a surprise there, to be honest with you. And that is all there is to say about that one. And let's have a look at our league. So, in the Championship, bottom of the table, we'll go there first. We've got Ipswich, Wigan and Barnsley currently sitting in bottom. Are currently sitting in the relegation zone. We are currently just outside of the automatic promotion places. That win against Bournemouth hands them their first loss of the season, which is great because it closes the gap between us and them, keeping it at 5 points. Watford, who we've got in the FA Cup. Cheers, 800 Sport. Watford are 3 points ahead of us. We've got... Have we got their goal difference? I've got their goal difference is 24. No, we have not got a better goal difference. We're just slightly behind on the goal difference there. We scored the second most goals in the league, which is great. And yeah, we are 8 points ahead of 7th place. So we're doing well to stay in those playoff places. It looks like playoff places should be able to... We're getting a little bit of Melly B-Ray. Thank you very much, Melly. That's awesome. Everybody, thank you. Who's coming in from Melee? Welcome. You get the welcome salute from everybody. Dude, that is awesome. Wow. What is going on here? dear Lord, Melee. Man. Dude. That is insane. Oh, man. All the new subs. Everyone's coming in. Jeez. Everybody who's just coming in from Melee and is subscribing to the channel and everyone coming in. Thank you, everybody. We are playing as Grimsby at the minute. We are playing as Grimsby. We're currently sitting in the championship. Here is where we're currently sitting in here. Dude, Melee, you're amazing. I always knew you were an amazing guy, but this just proves it, mate. You just bloody do. That is awesome. That is absolutely freaking insane. Dude. Anyway, that is where we're currently sitting. We are Grimsby Town. One thing for everyone who has just come in, we are currently sitting at 30 games in. I want to give you a little bit of a sneak peek of who we've got coming for next year. So this is Grimsby Town. It was voted for everyone who was buying the chat, by my own stream chat, and these are the players at the bottom who we've got joining us for our challenge into the Premier League next season. Carlos Alina, Marcus Rashford, Anthony Martial, Kylian Mbappe, Milan, pronounce that surname, please, because I can't pronounce it. But yeah, so they are the players we've got coming. We've got 30 games in. We are coming at incoming beasts for next season. We've got all of them on pre-contract. Every single one of them's on pre-contract. You can afford it if you abuse the pre-contract system like I do. You can get that awesome. You can get the players like that. And this is our current squad. And you know what? I was actually going to be ending the stream, but Melee, since you've come and done that, let's treat the fans to a game. So let's treat the fans to a game. Let's see how bad I am under pressure now. I play. Yeah, dude. Everybody, if anyone is not a fan of Melee, or anyone who was in my chat before that is not a fan of Melee, go check him out. Awesome dude, and he's proving he is just an awesome guy, an awesome guy. Melee right there. Melee, you are awesome. Thank you very much, mate. As always. So I just want to make a couple of fitness changes here. Foden can have a rest. Salvador. Seriously, guys, if most of you don't play career mode, then the best thing, the two best bits of advice I can do if you're starting out, when you get to the January transfer window every single year, have a look for players who are available with less than 6 months contracts, because you only have to think about their wages. You only have to think about their wages and signing on fee. You do not have to think about how much money it will cost them. Hence why I've got Mbappe, Martial and Rashford all coming to Grimsby next season, because I sold 2 players, I sold 3 youth players for probably a total of 25 million. Turned that all into wages and was able to put it all into those 3 players. It's the best bit of advice I can do for you. So hopefully I don't disappoint you now, and hopefully I what do you call it? I don't fold under pressure. But everybody, once again, thank you everybody for coming and saying hello. Melee is awesome, and I'm sure you all know that because obviously you're all sub to him and you've all come over. And yeah, let's go and try and do this. Let's just stop. Who are they doing then? Oh, I don't know who that is. But anyway. And for those of you who are asking, about doing a Port Vale stream, I will be doing something related to Port Vale in the near future. But at the minute, obviously, I've got to try and focus on finishing off Grimsby and getting into the Champions League final, because that is the goal of this career mode. That is the ultimate goal of this career mode. See you later, Dirptism. Good. Yeah, I have got Foden as well. Bought him for 22 million. He's only 21 years old. Come on, I'll do. Kiriakou. Come on, Brian, get out. There we go. Let's go. Skippy. It's good to see Oliver Skipper actually getting some time to play in the Tottenham first team. Get the run in. Nice. William Court. Yeah, okay. Obviously, nerves are getting to me. This is actually the max amount of people we've ever had in the stream. So me actually playing this is stupid. Now Foden will still get played. Foden will still get played because obviously we're going to be playing with a cam. So Foden still is going to have a massive part to play. It's just, obviously with the big boys coming, everybody is going to want to hear about the big boys coming in. That is a great ball. Finish that. Get in, and my flipping controller's breaking again. You know what? For the last bit of the stream, I'm going to have to just unplug my controller and put the batteries in. So give me 2 seconds. Because that wire is doing my freaking tree in. Sorry about that. Wire is doing me head in. Right. So we get the goal with Sousa. Phenomenal. Have I turned the thing off? So once again, let's do this one more time for the old beans. And for any of you who are wondering, this difficulty is ultimate. Oh yeah, I was actually looking for 800. I was actually looking for those the other day, to have them as sound effects, because I thought that would be quite. Because I've got obviously the Stream Deck that I'm using. I was trying to like pick up some good sounds. Obviously, I've got the goal, the save, the victory, and the fail, but I wanted the foghorn kind of fireworks noises, and even getting anything like that, but I couldn't find them. I couldn't find them anywhere on, even if someone's got them on a video on YouTube. It's like just of the sound effects. I was looking for a good hour or so. I couldn't find anything close to it, and it was really annoying. Good block by King. Well, the sliding the ref I never did. The one thing that I can remember you could do on the earlier FIFAs was sliding the goalkeeper, and he was an instant sending off. It's still technically an instant sending off now in these FIFAs, but you have to be on the follow through or just running through, and you get unlucky and the timing's wrong. But I remember it being a massive key that you could do it. 2-0, we can do this. I think of the Dutch national football team. Are we talking now, or are we talking from a couple of years ago? Now they're getting back to where they should be. They're getting back to, they should be a team that will be in the top 4 or 5 in national tournaments. They should be, based on history. Their FA messed them about for years. And obviously they rode their golden age for as long as they did. Won a couple of tournaments, I think in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s. They won a couple of tournaments, were seen as one of the best teams in the world, and then have just slowly really dropped. And now they're starting to get back to where that team should actually be. And Preston are not giving much of a fight defensively. Really not giving them much to fight defensively. Hello, Fearless Freya. They're not giving much up defensively, Preston are. But the one thing about the Dutch team and the Dutch league is they've got a lot of young players. They've not got a lot of real experience. I mean, Robin's still about, but I don't think he's playing as much, you know. So it's good to see him still involved, if he is involved. but he's nowhere near the player that he once was. Oh, cheers for the sub, Fearless Free. Thank you very much, it's awesome. Subscription approved. Of course it is. We're winning. I expect that people unsubscribe as soon as I start losing games. You know, that's how YouTube works, isn't it? That is how YouTube works. Everyone subs until you lose, and then that's it. All your subs just go. That's how it always used to be in the Call of Duty community. If you uploaded a gameplay where you actually lost, ooh, no, can't do that. Game's changed. Played or watched? Because honestly, I cannot remember the first one I went to watch. What actual game it was. What game was on the pitch, I'm saying. My first football game that I remember going to, I remember spending more time in the family stand at Vales Ground playing with a bottle lid. You know, playing along the bottom with other kids. And we were actually playing bottle football. Oh, football. I can't remember what it was called. I think it was either Match Day or Match of the Day on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. That was the first one that I played. Player of the month. I know. That was good. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely vote Son for player of the month. Definitely. I'm voting Son for player of the flipping season so far. If the season ended now, Son's my player of the season. No word about, no two ways about it. I've also played Sensible Soccer. That was always good fun. Sensible Soccer was always good fun. One of the best stupid football games I've ever played. Was really good. I was trying to think of the other ones I used to play when I was younger. Actual football? Actual Soccer I think was one. I think he's one of the ones that joined from Melly B's raid. And Ricky, we will still go and talk about what we were going to talk about before. We'll still talk about that after this game. Oh no, that was awful. I'm sorry, but that Adidas Power Soccer was awful. Absolutely awful. Who do I support? I support Port Vale. Does anyone remember? It was on the PlayStation 1. FA Premier League Stars. I'm guessing that Fearless Freya and Ricky know each other. I'm guessing. Was that? And there was I love that when you meet two people who know each other and you just go, do you know such and such? And the answer always is, unfortunately, I do. I love that. That's a sign of good mates, that is. You just know that as soon as you're with other people, you just go, oh, yes I do. He's a mate. Known him since primary school, you know, that kind of deal. Well, I remember Football Manager. I mean, what? No, not Football Manager. I can't remember what it was actually called, but it was a management game that the highlights were in the style of actual soccer. The highlights. Oh, he's a YouTube friend. You never met him in real life. Oh, okay, that's fair enough then. That's fair enough then. And the highlights were in like kind of the actual soccer format, but one thing, there was a little glitch in it, and you got like, say, I think second season in, you could find players that had a pace stat of 255. So there was I think he used to play for Cardiff or Carlisle or somewhere like that, and he was called Tony Philliskirk, and he would have 14 shooting. I can't remember what it was that the stats went up to. I don't know whether if he went up to 100 or 50 or whatever, but he had like 14 or 15 shooting, like really low shooting, but 255 pace. And you would watch the highlights and you would see him get in on goal from a long ball through, and he'd have like, say, 15, 16 shots a game just from the runs and score one.
Now this looks promising.
But I found it bloody hilarious. But he was always good. Unfortunately, Garcia, I do not speak Spanish. Oh yeah, it was brilliant. And it always used to take you 2 or 3 weeks of playing the game to actually understand who you were actually playing with, and then all of a sudden you go to school or you talk to one of your friends or something like that, and then all of a sudden you just go, yo, have you played with blah blah blah? You know that's old Ronaldo or whatever, and you just go, oh yeah, I never realised that. You would just all of a sudden dawn on you that you're doing that. It's just the adverts. It's just, I don't know, but hey, Ricky, how did you find my stream for the first time? Well, that's the thing. Yes, it was Roberto Lock. I remember Sensible Soccer did it, and when they had one of their reboots, when Sensible Soccer had one of its reboots, and Beckham was called David Boycott. No, it was Devod, D-E-V-O-D, B-O-I-C-K-H-I-M. It was Devod Boycom. Yeah, it was Devoid Bochum or Boycom or something like that for David Beckham. Always used to make me laugh. Paul Scholes was Paul Seller, no, Palaceller, or something like that. Okay, well, do you know what made me laugh? I probably already told this on stream, but if I have, I apologise. Someone a while ago, it was probably about 6 months ago, that posted on one of my old videos that I did while I was still playing a lot of Call of Duty on the channel, and I put poison within the gaming community with a big yellow thumbnail with a big skull and crossbones through the middle of it, and someone found it and copied on it. Because my name's obviously Sniping Raccoon, he wanted to find out how to poison, or how to, like, what was the most efficient, like, raccoon repellent or raccoon poisoning, and that video of mine came up in his search, and actually commented on it saying I was looking for raccoon repellent and found this gaming nonsense or something like that. And I was just like, okay. It's like, I've not a clue, because obviously my name, one thing is, I would normally question the guy, thinking, seeing as I put the title of the video was Poison in the Community, something like that. That's what it was. I've changed it now to say Poison in the Gaming Community or something like that, and you can tell me straight away that I'm talking about the gaming community and gaming devs and Twitter and that. I'm not actually talking about, hi, you know, here is some pellets to keep your raccoons out of your backyard. You know, I wasn't like saying like that. I didn't look like I had a hat on. I didn't look like I had bite marks from several raccoons trying to bite my face off. You know, but it's just weird. And I messed that up. I'm 3-0 up. If I wasn't 3-0 up, I wouldn't have done that. But yeah, it's just weird. It's weird how YouTube search works. It really is. But it's just like, I was like, how the hell can that even come close to what I'm actually all about? How can that close? Yeah. Good fun. It's good fun. And another strange thing, another really strange thing that I only found out about yesterday. I uploaded a short video years ago, around when the first Titanfall come out. That was a horrible shot. Around when the first Titanfall come out, and it was not long after the Xbox One had come out, so it was probably early 2014 when I released this video. And there was a problem with you not being able to see your friends come online, whereas on Xbox 360, your friends would all, if you wanted to have notifications on, your friends would pop up at the bottom telling you they were online. And no one knew how to do it. Then he released a little bit of an update where you could set your friends. You could put your friends as favourites, and then if you put them as favourites, they would instantly pop up when you come online. So I uploaded probably about a minute video telling people about that, because at the time I was a little bit more. I had a lot more like regular viewers around stuff. Around Call of Duty, and it was a big problem about finding people to come online, something like that. And we ended up putting that on, and probably within a year of that video going up, it had reached 1,000, maybe 1,500 views, probably within a year. Yesterday I looked at that video, it's now got 17,000 views. And over the last 2 or 3 months, it's picked up 2,000 views in the last couple of months. And I have not a clue why. Not a clue why. It should not be getting any views at all. But it's picked up views like rotten. Seriously. And it's so annoying that the videos that I'm doing now are getting like 100 to 200 views maximum, something like that. And it's like, this 1 minute video is literally saying, what you have to do is you have to set your friends as favourites. Yeah, and then you can get your pop-up, and then a billion, yeah. 52-second video, 17,000 views. Alright. I don't get it. I really don't get it. It's just... It's just so annoying. Well, the thing is, Ricky, you'll constantly watch, so that yours will, because you're constantly in here watching. You will then get some of my, because you said, oh, by the way, you know this video that you watched from Raccas Gaming, you know, you were in his live stream, you might want to watch something from 5 years ago. You know, you've watched him play FIFA, why not watch him when he did Left 4 Dead? You know, why not watch that? It's annoying. But it's just how YouTube works. And it is really, really annoying how YouTube works and how YouTube promotes stuff. So it's like, it's more likely to promote my much older stuff than it is to promote this stream. And, you know, it's people like Melee that are the awesome people in this community that do raids. And the stuff that he did today, it just proves that people like him are the real way to approach YouTube and doing that. So, you know, it's brilliant, and I can't thank him. I'm going to send him a couple of messages in a bit to thank him for what he's done today. You know, yeah, no, he's awesome. Anyway, now we're going to go have a quick. Did I actually save it under both? It's just the way I say it. Yeah. We both mean exactly the same thing, but I say it a little bit differently because it's just how it rolls off my tongue. Right. So this is something that I'm potentially going to be doing as a small YouTube episodic series, not on stream. But we'll see how it goes. So what I've had the idea of doing is because A, I'm a Port Vale fan, and B, I absolutely love Tom Pope. I have decided to recreate the great man as a 15-year-old. So what I have done is, let me just go the other way. So Tom Pope is a 15-year-old. I'm going to be doing it as a management career mode, and I've put him in the Germans 3rd division. We're going to be using the German 3rd division to cultivate his talents, trying to get him to be one of the best players in the world, and then we're going to then take him to Port Vale, and then to get him to take over Port Vale. So they are all his normal stats, pretty much on the same. No. I'm on Xbox. I just prefer to use a wired controller rather than a battery controller because the batteries run out really quickly. And I'm using Duracells as well, but you know, it's weird. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. Taking Tom Pope, I've changed him a little bit, but we're going to play a couple of seasons in Germany before he actually retires. So we'll keep him on the scout and keep watching, see when he retires. Then we'll go and take him to Vale. Probably when we get to like 3rd season, something like this. And what we'll do is, I've put John Rudge as manager because John Rudge is another Vale legend. An absolute another Vale legend. He is awesome. So that's the plan. And we'll see what we can do with that one. We're going to be streaming it. No, sorry, I'm tempted to get it recorded and then do a little bit. And then if it's good enough and enough people want to see it and I'm regular with it, once Grimsby's done, we might just pick up from where we take over Vale as part of the stream. So unless people want to see something different on the stream side of things, that's the plan. And who sent me the message? Harry sent me another message. Sorry, Master. Okay, that's fine, Harry. But yeah, that's the plan. So yeah, that is going to be it. So thank you everybody for coming, joining the stream. Everybody who's a new sub from Melee, thank you very much. Enjoy it. We will be streaming. What day are we tomorrow? We're Saturday tomorrow, aren't we? Yeah, we are. So we'll be going back to normal tomorrow, 9 o'clock in the morning, bright and early tomorrow morning. So that will be as normal. Thank you everybody for coming and watching. Hope you've enjoyed yourself. Thank you so much. See you later.